Are y'all ready for night number 2? Ladies and gentlemen, night 2 is tonight. And we have picks 33 through 100 tonight. And we're going to do a mock of all of them. And we're also going to be talking about the very first part of the draft tonight. So, yeah, what is up, everybody? It is Mars Sports. It's your boy Marshall. Why is it waiting? No clue. Sorry, the stream according to this, hasn't started yet. So, all right, there we go. Maybe. I don't know. Frick. There we go. Okay, there. Okay. What is up, everybody? It is Mars Sports from Mars. So today we're gonna be talking about the NFL draft. Talk about night 1, round 1, and see what happened. We're talking about every pick and what happened. I'll say good things about it or some things about it. Like I got some interesting ones to talk about. And we're also going to be talking about round 2 and 3. We're also going to do a mock of that because this will be my last mock draft I do. Because I'm not going to do 4, 5, 6, and 7. It's just way too hard to predict at that point. It's not even worth doing at that point. So, yeah. But anyways, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Let's talk about the first round. I won't take too long on this. I'll try not to take too long. So let's do this. Anyways, here we go. Y'all see it? Okay, y'all can see it. Let's go. So let's talk about everything on here. So what my original plan was to set up the mock draft and manually put the trades in, put all the picks in. But PFF has a feature where it automatically does that for you. So shout out to PFF for doing that. It has all the trades in too. So that's great. So let's talk about first Caleb Williams to the Bears. No surprise here. I think it's a good pickup for them. They need a franchise QB, so it makes sense. Jaden Daniels is number 2. That doesn't surprise me either. It's either be him or May. I think this is a really good pick for the Commanders as well. Again, Jaden Daniels is my favorite QB in the draft, and he's from LSU, so I'm happy to see him go number 2. Maybe I'll become a Commanders fan because Dan Snyder ain't there anymore. Only thing Jaden Daniels has got to deal with is just a crappy stadium for the next couple of years. That's okay. They'll eventually get it fixed. A new stadium. Drake May comes in at number 3. That's what Patriots took. This. By the way, we're talking about what actually happened. So yeah, because there are some things I would have never mocked, especially a certain one down here. But anyways, Drake May is a really good pick for the Patriots. They need their franchise QB because Mac Jones didn't work out last time, and Drake May actually has more experience than Mac Jones had going to the draft when he got drafted. So yeah. Now, pick number 4 and 5, there was no trades made at that point. Marvin Harrison gets picked for the Cardinals. Again, no surprise there. He's going to be a really good weapon for Kyler Murray. The Chargers go Joe Alt, and I'm actually kind of surprised they went there. I mean, Joe Alt's really good, but I thought they would go Neighbors, but I think Joe Alt is a really good offensive lineman. I think he'll be a really good asset for that team. So yeah, I think can protect Justin Herbert. I think Jim Harbaugh will really like him. So yeah, it may not be a Michigan player. That's okay. Anyways, Malik Neighbors goes at number 6. I originally thought they were going to get. Honestly, I thought they were going to get QB. Honestly, they could get one later round. Honestly, I could see that happening. But Malik Neighbors is a really good pick. I mean, it's kind of full circle because about a decade ago, New York Giants picked an LSU wide receiver named Odell Beckham Jr., and we all know what happened there. He became a huge star. And now Malik Neighbors is there. They picked another LSU wide receiver just about a decade later. And guess what? They got Malik Neighbors. I think Malik Neighbors is really good. I really like Malik Neighbors. He's my favorite wide receiver in the draft. Him and Brian Thomas. Again, I'm an LSU fan, so that's probably why. That is why. Yeah, and I think they're really good too. But anyways, there's that. J.C. Latham comes at number 7. Now, every mock draft had him getting Joe Alt, but Joe Alt kind of came off the board kind of early. But J.C. Latham's a really good pick too. I think that'll really help out that O-line. So yeah. Now, I think the first 7 picks are actually really good picks. But number 8. The Falcons draft Michael Penix Jr. What the I'm sorry, but this is this is such a bad pick. Oh my god, it's funny. Like it shocked me, bro. At first, I was like, "What?" They just signed Kirk Cousins to a crap ton of money, and they're gonna get Penix. They didn't even notify him, bro. I guess he tampered, but come on. It it makes me laugh every time the Falcons screw up something. I mean, if he ends up being good, this will age poorly. But I think this is just a bad pick. I'm sorry. Penix is really good. Don't get me wrong, but it's not the reason why this is a bad pick is not because of Penix's talent. It's because they already have Kirk Cousins. Like, what were y'all thinking, bro? Week was so confused too. Yeah, but hey, you got Michael Penix Jr. He's not gonna start. He's not gonna start until he's 30, bro. Anyways, there's that. But man, that's it's a rough pick. And you had the whole draft to get a QB. You just had to go the first round, bro. Come on. They have way more needs. So yeah. Number 9, Roma Dunze. I think that's a really good pick for them. That Caleb Williams, that'll be a good weapon for Caleb Williams. Now Robert used to be rivals. Now they're on the same team. So yeah, because the Big Ten or Pac-12, the former Pac-12 rivalry, or formerly known as the former Pac-12 rivalry, which now become a Big Ten rivalry between USC and Washington. And now they're on the same team. So I think it'd be a really good asset for Caleb Williams. So yeah, they get Roma Dunze. Now trade happened here. JJ McCarthy goes earlier. Actually, wait, hold on. Before I say that, sorry, I jumped ahead. The Jets and the Vikings swap picks. I don't know why they did that, but like, what do I know? Anyways, JJ McCarthy comes out the board for the Vikings. I mean, I'm not surprised here. They didn't even really need to trade up that far for him. They didn't even need to trade for him at all, to be honest with you. Because like, I highly doubt the Jets would have picked the QB. But what do I know? Yeah, I think JJ McCarthy is a great pick for them. I mean, who else are you going to pick? You need a franchise QB, and Sam Darnold's not the guy. I'm sorry. All right, next up, we have a surprise pick here, honestly. I think it's a good pick. I think probably might be the safer option, the smarter option. Jets go Olumoria Fashanu. I apologize for mispronouncing that. I apologize if I mispronounced that name. Because literally every mock in the world, even mine, had Brock Bowers on there. But no, they went offensive line. I think it's good for them because you don't want Aaron Rodgers to get injured again. So yeah. But Olumoria Fashanu, I think, is a really good pick for them. So yeah. Now, we're sort of talking about every QB in the draft at this point. Number 12. Especially with this one's a really good pick. But the Broncos get Bo Nix. Even after they traded for Zach Wilson, they get Bo Nix. I think this is a really good pick for them. It's a Drew Brees type player, and Sean Payton worked really well. They really, really well with Drew Brees. We all know the Saints did amazing with him. So yeah, won a Super Bowl and all that. Should have won too. But we don't talk about what happened in 2019. But Bo Nix is a really good pick for them. I just think that Russell Wilson, Sean Payton, they did not work out. And I don't see Jarrett Stidham or Zach Wilson being the starter. No disrespect, but just I think they need a younger prospect. I mean, Zach Wilson's pretty young, and Jarrett Stidham I think is kind of young too. But like, Bo Nix is a good pick for them. So, yeah, I know he's kind of old. By the way, he was born 2000. It's not even that long ago. he has a lot of college experience under his belt, so I think that could really help. Yeah. Now the Raiders get Brock Bowers. I think this is actually a solid pick of the. I guess he did fall down that board. Well, I'm surprised they took him, but like, it's not a bad pick. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, was tight end number 1 need? I don't necessarily think, but they could use a tight end. But especially Darren Waller's lost. I know that happened a year ago, but still, I think Brock Bowers could be the next guy that'd be really good tight end for the Raiders. Yeah, there you go. Brock Bowers gets. That's who they picked, Brock Bowers. Now Saints. We got him, baby. We got him. We freaking got him. We got now for those of y'all who do not know, I'm a Saints fan. We got freaking Tallis Fuagua. I'm so excited that the Saints had a good pick. I know it's not the most flashy pick, but like we need O-line. I'm just saying. We could get wide receivers in the second round. hint for later, but potentially. But Talise Fuaga, I think, is a really good pick. I think he'll be really good for the Saints, and I think he'll protect Derek Carr. So, yeah. Now, Laiatu Latu goes off the board for the Colts. I'm surprised they picked him. So I would think they would need like cornerback or defensive back, but like still a good pick. I'm not gonna lie. Laiatu Latu is a good player, and I think that'll be a good pick for him for them. But Colts, I will admit they have a lot more needs, but like I still think it's a good pickup for them. But next up, Byron Murphy goes off the board for Seattle. I'm surprised they picked him. It's not a bad pick. I think it's a solid pick. I would have thought they would have gotten like Dallas Turner or Jared Verse, but Byron Murphy's not a bad pick. I think that'll help the defense out. Excuse me. So yeah, pick number 17. I mean, I'm surprised he fell down this far on the board because I thought the Falcons were smarter than getting Michael Penix, but I clearly I clearly was being nice about the Falcons because I was being overcome. I was being nice. I thought they would do something, but nope, they screwed up, bro. And it's so funny. But Dallas Turner comes off the board for Minnesota. They traded for him too. They traded up to get him traded out as well for this one. I think this is a good pickup. I think that'll help out the defense. I'm a little surprised they didn't get like a cornerback, but what am I know? But I think this is a good pick. So yeah. And then pick 18 for the Bengals. Amarius Mims. I mean, they need a lineman. They needed a lineman forever now. Let's be real. So yeah, I think Amarius Mims is a good pick. I think that'll really help with the O line. Listen, that'd been epic if you got Brian Thomas because you had more LSU stuff there. But Amarius Mims is a good pick. I think I will admit. I think that is a good pick. He's a big dude. I think that'll really help out the Bengals. Now, wait, the Rams picked in the first round? I'm kidding. But last time, the Rams picked in the first round. It was 2016 when they got Jared. Now they finally made their first ever first-round pick in 8 years, or first-round pick in 8 years, and they got Jared. Another Jared, but this time it's not Jared Goff. It's Jared Verse. I think this is a really good pickup for them. This could be the next Aaron Donald because Aaron Donald retired. I think he'll be really good. And so, yeah, I think Jared Verse is a really good player. I mean, I saw his like COVID workout routine. I thought it was very interesting. Pittsburgh, they got Troy Fautanu. I think that is a good pick for them. I think that'll be good for protecting Russell Wilson or Justin Fields or whoever the heck starts. My guess is Russell Wilson, but why not? But Troy Fautanu, I think, is a good pick, and I think that will protect. That's an addition to the O line. A good addition to the O line. Now the Dolphins kind of surprised at this pick, Chad Robinson, but I think they could use better defense. Honestly, I think that is a good pick because I think like the Dolphins didn't have the greatest defense. They're a great offense. Their defense was not bad. It's just a lot of them got injured and kind of like they left 42 points against the Ravens or something like that. Something like that. But Chad Robinson, man, that is a good pick. I'm surprised he went that early. I don't think I picked him in the first round. But I think that's a good pick. I think it's a solid pick, though. So, yeah. Now, pick number 22. My friend who's an Eagles fan is really happy about this pick. They got freaking Quinion Mitchell. Sorry, not Kenyon. Quinion Mitchell. This is a really good pick for them. It's either going to be him or Cooper DeJean. Very surprised they didn't go in the first round. But I guess Michael Penix really threw things off, it feels like. But a lot of the trades, too. But there's that. Quinion Mitchell is a good pick. I think that'll be really good for them. Now, Jags get my boy Brian Thomas Jr. I think this is a really good pick for them. I mean, they needed wide receiver. Why is it? I know it says the needs are a little different, but like I remember like a couple years, like 2 years ago, something like that, where on PFF I saw like Texans every position. Well, that's clearly changed now. I mean, Texans went from the worst team to one of the best teams, maybe the best team. You never know. Brian Thomas, though, I think is a really good pick. It's just like 2 picks for Cleveland. It's actually technically from, I think, the Vikings. Yeah, the Vikings. But I think Brian Thomas is a really good pick. I think that'd be a good replacement for Calvin Ridley. I think Trevor Lawrence would be pretty happy about that. Now, trade up for the Lions that their Jerry Jones is all in thing is going down the draft. But Lions get Terry Arnold. This is a really good pickup for them because Lions got a really young team and they've developed their stars. They've developed their players really well, like their young ones. I think Terry Arnold will be the next one to get developed really well. I think it'll be really good. So, yeah. Now, Green Bay, I know this is not like the most flashy pick. I think it's a decent pick. They got Jordan Morgan. I think that will help out their O-line. I know Tom Gross was like kind of had a weird reaction about it, but like I don't think this is a bad pick. I think it's a decent pick. They could have gone with like Graham Barton or something like that, or even Tyler Guyton, but I think Jordan Morgan's a solid one. Why not? So yeah, not the most exciting pick, but the Packers never have the most exciting picks. Let's be real. They always pick someone that Tom Gross is like, oh, okay. Yeah. I saw a Grassy stream last night. So yeah. Now, this is about the time we're with the bets. I didn't see all these until the morning. Actually, I saw the Bucks pick, but at 27:32, I didn't see until the morning, until this morning. But now, pick number 26, Graham Barton for the Buccaneers. I think this is a good pick for them. I guess they could move role. I heard they could move position. You could move positions like center. But yeah, I think Graham Barton is a good pick. I think he'll go with the Buccaneers. So yeah, I think this is a good pick. Now for the Cardinals, I believe this is a trade that was made last year's draft. They get Darius Robinson. I think that does help out their. I think this is I'm surprised they went up that early, but like I don't know, but like Darius Robinson is a good. I think it's a solid pick for the Cardinals, and I think that'll help with their defense. And I think everything. I think let's be real. That team wasn't very good last year, but I know a lot of it's Kyler being injured, but still, there's that. But Darius Robinson, I think, is a good pick, a solid pick. Kansas City trades up, which I'm very surprised they trade out, considering they always win a Super Bowl, no matter what happens. But I'm searching something up real quick. Let's see if there's needs for round 2 and 3. All right, sorry. It was Cheesecake Xavier Worthy, who had a heck of a combine. What? And like, I think this is a really good pick for them, especially like I said, Rashee Rice drama, and they're building up their wide receiver core. They just got Hollywood Brown. I think Xavier Worthy is a good pick to add on. I think what I say to add on there. See, I think that's a very good pick for the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, they'll still win a Super Bowl either way. That's at this point, but yeah. Anyways, next up, not that I want them to win a Super Bowl. I'm tired of winning Super Bowls, but at this point, we're just going to accept it. I guess that's what people felt about the Patriots back in the day. But anyway, Cowboys, they got Tyler Guyton. I know some people were questioning at first, like my friend Yush was, but like after a while, I think it's actually a solid pick. Plus, they've had recent success. Plus, they've had success with a different Oklahoma player. They drafted CeeDee Lamb. But Tyler Guyton, I think, is a solid pick. I think this will really help the O-line out, especially Tyron Smith not being on that team anymore. So yeah, I think Tyler Guyton's a good pick. Anyways, pick number 30 for the Rams, Nate Wiggins goes off the board. I think it's a really good pick for them. Surprised he fell this low, but like I think it's a good pick. But Nate Wiggins, I think will be good with them. So yeah. Now pick number 31. Guys, I was right. Watch my live stream from yesterday. I was right. They drafted a wide receiver. I predicted it. It happened. Was it the wide receiver? I predicted? No, but like I freaking called it. They drafted a wide receiver. People. And yes. And I know some people are questioning it, but with Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk potentially getting traded, I think this could work out. But Ricky Pearsall, Goes number 3. Well, I thought they'd get Adonai Mitchell or Troy Franklin. Actually, last night I thought Troy Franklin, but like I think if Adonai Mitchell fell there, then I would have thought they would have gotten him. But like if they would go receiver, but Ricky Pearsall, I mean, I think that's a solid pick. I mean, it's kind of question because I think if Ayuk and Samuel stay, I think they could put up a really good receiver core. I don't think it's a bad pick. I think a lot of people are. But I think it's good to have just in case they actually trade them because for the looks of it, they're probably going to trade. Because they're getting a wide receiver, that means they're at least considering trading. So, and what I thought they were supposed to go. I'm kidding. But like freaking, Anyways, the Panthers get a first round pick after all that. But like they get a trade out. They get into the first round through all that. And they get a wide receiver. I think this will be really good for them. I'm surprised it wasn't Adonai Mitchell. Adonai Mitchell. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce anything. I'm sorry. But I think this is a solid pick for them. I mean, they need a wide receiver. I think it's a good pick. I think it's legit. Yeah, but Panthers got pick. I know it's the last one, but still not better nothing. I don't even know if a single Panthers fan showed up last night. So yeah. Anyways, overall, I think most of these are good picks. I mean, that Penix pick is pretty bad, but what do I know? Anyways, moving on. Yeah, there's some underwhelming ones. There's some good, rare good ones, but yeah. Anyways, let's do this. And there's some surprises. Yeah. Anyways, draft night number 2. Starting off with the Bills and freaking Cooper DeJean's number 8. He's still on the board. Now, they need a wide receiver. I mean, at this point, they're probably going to trade now. By the way, it's just like last night. We're not doing trades in this one just because that'll be a lot to predict, honestly. Yeah, but anyways, here's all the picks. This is with all the trades involved, too. So, yeah. But the Bills, I think, will go with either Adonai Mitchell or Troy Franklin or even Ladd McConkey. My guess is Adonai Mitchell because he's still on the board in a second round. You might as well take him. Anyways, now, Patriots, they got their franchise QB. Now, they need more offense. And I think they go wide receiver here as well. I think they're going to go with either Troy Franklin or Ladd McConkey. Honestly, I have a feeling they're going to go Ladd McConkey. That's my guess. They could go Troy Franklin as well. Now, the Cardinals, they already have, so in the first round, they got Marvin Harrison, so that wide receiver is a check, and they got Darius Robinson. So now, what do they need now? They could use some O-linemen, honestly. I think they're going to go with Jackson Powers Johnson. That is my guess. I'll fix it next time, bro. I'm not turning off my ad blocker, bro. Sorry. Look at it. All right. Moving on. Commanders, they just got Jaden Daniels. That's a really good pick for them. They got their franchise QB. Now, who do they pick now? This one's one I probably need to look up and see which one they actually need. But according to NBC, they need some O-linemen. And a lot of the O-linemen got taken in the first round. But honestly, I don't know. Who could they go with? But honestly, my guess is I feel like they're going to go with Zach Frazier. That's my guess. They could move positions, but sorry, I didn't even do that. But I think Zach Frazier is going to get picked, honestly. I just have a feeling it's going to happen. Now, Chargers, they need a wide receiver. And I think they're going to go with Troy Franklin here because they got Joe Walton in the first round. I think they go wide receiver here. So I go Troy Franklin. Troy the Destroyer. Troy will destroy. Seek and destroy. Okay, I'll stop. Titans, what did they need? So they got J.C. Latham last night, and I think that's a good pick for them. I know it's not Joe Walt like a lot of people hope, but J.C. Latham's a good pick too. I'm not going to lie. That's a good pick. Now they see some D linemen on, according to this. So I do think they will do some things. I think they'll go defensive interior, honestly. I think they go Zerzon Newton. That's my guess. Now, the Panthers are on the clock. They traded. What's it? It says the Giants, bro. What? What do I know? The Panthers. They were originally gonna pick 33, but they traded to the Bills. So yeah, but Panthers, my guess, honestly, is they got a wide receiver, which is good for them. But now they need another one. They need some more players because that team was terrible last year. Let's be real. That team sucked. They need an edge rusher. And I think they could go. They could go Cooper DeJean, honestly, too. Honestly, I think they go with. Honestly, I think they go Cooper DeJean here. That's my guess. Dino Commanders. Commanders. I mean, who knows? They just got Zach Frazier. Now, at this point, oh, this was Cooley and McKinstry still on the board. Oh, but Commanders at this point. I mean, I don't even know at this point. What do they even need? Uh, like I have no clue where they're going with at this point. But like, I'm just looking at the mock draft, see what people think. What the heck? Sorry. Anyways, Kool-Aid McKinstry is still on the board. I feel like they could take him, but I don't know, honestly. But they could go Peyton Wilson too for linebacker. I don't know if that's the number one need though, but like, are there any tight ends on this board? They could use a tight end. I don't know if they go with tight end, honestly. Although, actually, you know what? I have no clue who they go with, honestly. I think they go. I have no clue. This is hard. But I think they go with Script. They go Kool-Aid McKinstry. I think if he's still on the board at that point, you might as well take him. It might be a weird one, but I don't know. Packers. They got Jordan Morgan. That's a solid pick for them. Now they need a safety. I think they go Tyler Nubin here. Oh, Texans. They're in the draft. I forgot about that. They're in the draft all last year. Now this is their first pick in the draft. They did not pick anyone in the first round because they didn't have any picks because they had 2, 3 last year. But honestly, I think they'll go. I don't know. Who do they go with? I feel like they could go linebacker here. But what do I know? I think there's some really good players. There's a lot of really good players. I'm surprised that didn't get picked last night. I think they could use some deeply. Honestly, I think they go with Peyton Wilson. That's my guess. Falcons. Spencer Rattler. I'm kidding. Falcons. They drafted Michael Penix. It's probably the most useless pick ever. Now it says cornerback, but I feel like they do need an edge or whoever. I feel like they do need an edge still. I think they're going to go with Adesanya Isaac. That's my guess. From Jack's team to Wolfie's team, I guess. Raiders, I mean, honestly, they could pick a QB here. I'm just saying. They could go Spencer Rattler or something like that. So his last name is Bean. That's not that's funny. That's amazing. I think Raiders though. I mean, they could go Spencer Rattler. I'm just saying because they don't have the most flashy run quarterbacks. I think they could work out, but like, who knows? Honestly, I think they'll probably touch on defense a bit, probably because they got good offense and good offensive pick in the draft. And but I think they go cornerback here. I think they go Mike Sanristel. That's a which one to pronounce. The Saints. Now here's my team. We got Talise Fuagua in the first round. I think it's a really good pick. Now we go get a wide receiver. Honestly, I think we go Kean Coleman here. I think it's gonna be say second round for wide receiver if they end up saving it. But like, yeah. Now the Colts, I think. Now the Colts could use some defense. I know they need some secondary help from what I've heard, but yeah. But Colts, I think they go cornerback here. I think they go Ennis Rakestraw Jr. Interesting name. In is okay. I'm sorry, I was really bad, but I think they go Ennis there. Ennis is a city in Texas, actually, too. Giants, they just got Malik Neighbors in the first round, and did they pick in the second round yet? And Malik Neighbors is a really good pick. They could go Spencer Rattler too. I'm just saying. It's definitely a possibility to go Spencer Rattler. I mean, they could go running back, but like I think Devin Singletary's good, so I don't think they really need right. They could use another one, maybe for a late round, but like who knows? Yeah. According to saying the cornerback, they could use some defense, yeah. But honestly, I think they should go offense. I've fun, honestly. I've fun to go tight end, especially with the concern that Darren Waller could retire or like might not be in the team. I think they go tight end. Honestly, it's hot take, but what do I know? Might be hot take, but who cares? Anyways, Jacksonville, they got Ryan Thomas in the first round. It's a really good pick for them. Now they could use maybe some O linemen, maybe some defense. They could use some interesting ones. This is cornerback, and honestly, I know he's not going to be in the. I know it's the wrong Florida State according to his last name, but I think they go TJ Tampa here. So yeah. Now the Bengals, I think they're going to go wide receiver here because there's concern that T Higgins might get traded. They already got Amarius Mims out of the first round. I think they go wide receiver because T Higgins could get traded. So I think they go Roman Wilson here. Now, the Eagles, they could go wide receiver because there are some mock drafts that said they go wide receiver like Brian Thomas, but they got Quentin Mitchell, which is probably the better pick for them, honestly. But they could go. Oh, I don't know. Who they go with? I think they're gonna go. I don't know. I'm just repeating words at this point. They could use a safety, that's for sure. But I think they go Javon Bullard. Plus, they love Georgia players, so it makes sense. They got Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith last year. Steelers need a wide receiver next. They got who they get in the first? Oh, Troy Fautanu in the first round. I think they get. Was he on Washington? I think they go with another Washington player here. Familiar face, I guess, for Fautanu. I think they go Jalen Polk as their wide receiver. This is where we're going to – by the way, we're almost into the point where we find like the Puka Nakuas. By that, I mean like the really good ones that come out of nowhere. Now, LA. They got Jared Verse in the first round. Yes, first round. Crazy. It's crazy, I know, right? They could go – They could go like, I don't know, who do they go with? Rams. Let's see, what do they need? At this point, it gets more unclear on what each needs. And listen, I'm not a specialist or anything like that. I'm just based off what I think would happen. Just I think it's a reasonable thing. They need defensive tackle. According to this, I do think they should put. I do think they got defensive tackle. They got Jared Verse. Honestly, they could use some more defense. They do. I don't know who they go. I think they go. Who do they go with? Honestly, I think they're gonna go with Kamari Lassiter. Not the first Georgia player they have on the they have on that team. They have Stetson Bennett and of course Matthew Stafford. Now Eagles. Honestly, I think this is the point where they could take a wide receiver. Well, actually, did they take wide receiver earlier? No, I got Javon Bullard. I think they could use like a linebacker or something, or a defensive back. And honestly, I think they go with Edgerrin Cooper, or Edgerrin Cooper. Is he edging? And does he play edge? He does not play edge, but Edgerrin Cooper. And oh, hey, the Browns. Long time no see. Their first pick in the draft, they did not pick anyone so far. And honestly, this is the first one. They do need some defense. So I think they go with Braden Fiske. Actually, wait, let me verify real quick. Hold up. No, they're in the north. Sorry, it's so weird. They could use offensive tackle too, but I think they're gonna go with Braden Fiske. That's my guess. Now the Dolphins. They got Chop Robinson in the first round as an edge. Now I think they need some offense. But yeah. Or defense, honestly. Well, I think they're gonna go with Chris. Honestly, I think they go with Chris Jenkins. That's my guess. Now, the Cowboys. They need a wide receiver, or actually, wait, a running back. Sorry. And I think this is the perfect time for the first running back of the draft to take because they don't have Tony Pollard anymore. And they don't really have any running backs, bro. And they got Deuce Vaughn, but I think is good. But outside of that, nothing really. I think they have another one. I don't know. But Tony Pollard's no longer on the team. They could get Zeke Elliott back, but who knows? I don't think Zeke Elliott's going to save the whole team, or save the whole running back core. No offense, but yeah, I think they're going to go with Jonathan Brooks. Yeah, Tampa Bay. They could also use a running back. I don't even know who their running back is at this point. I think they go Blake Corum here. Packers. Another pick for the Packers. Who they picked this time? I think did they go safety last time? Yeah, they went safety last time. Okay. Now, who do you get? Now I think they got Jordan Morgan already, but now I think they could go maybe guard, defensive interior. I think they're gonna go with Brandon Dorlus. Let me verify real quick. Or they could also go linebacker too. I thought they're gonna get, or they could get Junior Colson. I guess they're gonna go with Junior. Wait, I'm gonna guess they're gonna go with Junior Colson. Actually. Now Texans. I mean, they could use another wide receiver. Another wide receiver. I don't know if it's needed though. Because they already have Stephon Diggs, Tank Dell, Nico Collins, Noah Brown. I do think they could go wide receiver here still. I think they go Malachi Corley. Bills, they just got Donnie Mitchell, according to this. So the next need is maybe some lineman or something like that. Or even defense. I think they're going to go, I don't know. Who would they go with? I think this is the team that goes with Brandon Dorlus. Now the Lions, they just got Tyler Guyton out of the first round. So they don't need a guard anymore. Or not why did I say guard? Sorry. cornerback anymore. They got Terry Arnold. They could use some O linemen. I think they go with Christian Haynes. That's my guess. Actually, let me verify. Or wide receiver. Who knows? I just don't think there's not many wide receivers on here left. I guess there's Jimmy Burton. That's all though. I think they go Christian Haynes here though. Now the Ravens, they got what's his face? Nate Wiggins. So they already got cornerback covered. Now I think they could go some O lineman here so they could protect Lamar Jackson. But like, who knows? I think they go O lineman. I think they could go O lineman. They could honestly. Frick, what? Sorry, I get so confused between. Yeah, I think they go O lineman here. I think they're going to go with Kieran Amagadija. Sorry, some of these names are really hard to pronounce. I apologize. Although they could go edge here, but I think offense line is more of a need at that point. So that's it. Now the 49ers. Now this is where they go for offensive line. Because they got a receiver. Now they go offensive line because that's their biggest need now at this point. I mean, I don't think RC is their biggest need. I just had a feeling it was going to happen. They need some offensive line. And I think they go with Kingsley Suamataia. I think that would be a good pick. And then the Kansas City Chiefs, final pick of the second round. Then we had the third round where it gets really long. Yeah, anyways. They got their wide receiver, and now they honestly they get to pick whatever they want at this point because they're still going to win a Super Bowl. Man, I hope that trend stops though. Please stop winning Super Bowls. They could use offensive tackle, but there's not really that many. I think they go with Brandon Coleman here from TCU. So yeah. That's my guess. Now, round 2 is over. I think I got some. I'm just kidding. We still got a whole nother round to do. Then this will be the last round, and I'm not doing any more mock drafts after this. It's just way too hard to predict at that point. Now, this is where the order starts to get a little weird. But yeah, pick number 65. They got wide receiver. They for sure got wide receiver. They got Cooper DeJean. So they got wide receiver and cornerback taken care of. Now they could use a tight end, honestly. I just don't think there's any tight ends on here yet anymore. Where is it? Okay, Eric All, I guess. That's like the number 92, though. They could use some offensive linemen. That team was just horrible as a whole last year. Let's be real. I think they go. I think they go Blake Fisher here for Notre Dame. Joe Alt's the guy who played with Joe Alt. Now Cardinals has had a lot of picks. It feels like. They got so in this situation they already have Marvin Harrison. Well, they for sure have Marvin Harrison, and they for sure have Darius Robinson, and according to mock draft they have Jackson Powers Johnson. So they got center, they got wide receiver and edge. So honestly, at this point, I don't even know what they go with at this point. They could go. I mean, they don't. I don't even know what they need at this point for the draft. I think we're gonna start seeing some weird picks, but I guess they could use. Let's see. They could use some defense. Honestly, they could use some more defense. Then they go rookie or Horo. Now there obviously will be. Just like last night, there will obviously be just like last night, there will obviously be trades. So yeah. Commanders, you already got Daniels. They got Frazier, and they got Kool-Aid. Now at this point, who do you go with? Saints picking this round? No, as of right now. Oh, forfeited pick. Apart from the tampering stuff. What do I know? Anyways, I don't know what they go with at this point. I think, did they have edge already? They could use an edge, honestly. I think they go Jonah Ellis. In relation to Caden Ellis, who knows? Patriots, more offense, honestly, at this point, because keep the offense rolling. Because that's all they need at this point. I think they got Drake May. They have Matt McConkey. Now they could use an edge. I think they go Chris Braswell here. Now I'm just going off what PFF is saying at this point. Now we got a nice pick of number 69. Nice. Pick 69. Who knows if Eric's going to come up and announce it this year? Please don't. He's been faking his content. Don't do it. But pick 69, the Chargers have it as right now. Nothing. Honestly, they will go. I think they'll go running back here, or they could go defense. Honestly, but I think they will. Honestly, actually, they'll go defense. No, actually, yeah, they'll go defense. I think Andrew Phillips is going to be their pick. It's just they already have a bunch of offense they picked, so might as well hit on defense now. Giants, they have Malik Neighbors. They have Jatavian Sanders. So they got quarterback and tight end covered. Now, honestly, I think at this point, this is where we're going to start seeing some QBs drafted. I think they go Spencer Rattler here. I think it's about dang time that someone takes Spencer Rattler. I think they're going to take a QB. Because in case if Daniel Jones gets hurt, he's there. Oh, yeah, Tommy DeVito, but I don't think that's going to be the guy. All right, we're closing in the stream, by the way. I haven't checked the chat. No one's. Sorry. Yes, let's do this. So, the Cardinals, they picked a lot. It feels like at this point. They got wide receiver. They got edge. They got center. They have defensive interior. What do you need at this point? You couldn't use another lineman, honestly. I don't know. I think. Did they get cornerback? Have they gone cornerback yet? No, they haven't gone cornerback. I think they'll take Max Melton here. Hopefully, it doesn't melt. Okay, the Jets. The Jets could honestly, I don't know. They could use a tight end. I don't know. Did they pick in the second round? No, they did not pick in the second round. They got Talise, or not Talise, that Fashanu guy. I'm going to guess they're going to go with Jaden Hicks here so they can cover some defense. Now, the Cowboys. Cowboys constantly use a wide receiver here at this point. They already have Tyler Guyton. They have Jonathan Brooks. So they already got tackle and running back cover. So I think they go with Jermaine Burton. That's my guess they're going to go with. Oh, Falcons, bro. Okay. Michael Penn. They got quarterback. They already had quarterback covered in the first place, but they have quarterback even more covered than ever. Apparently, they have Michael Penix. And who they get second round? They got Edge, I think. Guess what I picked them. Did they pick in the second round? Did they not pick in the second round? Oh, they did. Okay, they got an edge. Yeah, I knew that picked them. I just couldn't find them. I think they could go defensive lineman here. Uh, I doubt they're going wide. I doubt they're going to go running back because there's like a billion running backs on that team. But they can also go running back. It wouldn't surprise me because how questionable the Falcons are. Is Mason Smith on here? Where the heck's the next LSU? Where the heck's the next LSU player? Is Mason Smith in this draft? Okay, he's 140. I thought I heard at first he's supposed to get. He's projected as a first rounder potentially. I think I heard. But that defense kind of sucked last year. Not all Smith's fault, but like the team kind of was lagging behind in defense. That's a lot of coaching. A lot of the coordinator wasn't great from what I've heard though. So yeah, but Brian Kelly, as great as he is, that defense wasn't very good. Wasn't that good last year. For LSU, anyways, Falcons. I think they could go. I know. So Wafik was like, he's having taking cornerback. He's like, why are the Falcons taking cornerback? And I was thinking, why would the Falcons take a QB? But what do I know? Anyways, I think they're gonna go. I think they go cornerback here. Honestly, I think they go Kyrie Jackson, Wafik. Say what you want, but that's just what it says on here. The Bears, it's like they're one of their last picks in the draft, I think. I don't think they picked in the second round. No, they did not. So they already have Roman Dunze and they already have Caleb Williams. They have franchise QB, one of their franchise wide receivers. Now they could use a D lineman. And I think they could go. I think they can use defensive player. With the Bears even on here, bro. They can use edge rusher. I think they go with Marshawn Neeland. That's my guess. Now, they could go with another the Big Ten player or Pac-12 player. You never know. Or I guess eventually Big Ten. I guess really Pac-12 if you kind of win it up playing. We got Broncos country. That's right. They got Bo Nix already. So quarterback is covered. They don't have to go for who's the next best QB on the board. They don't have to go for Michael Pratt, bro. I saw Michael Pratt play when he beat Caleb Williams in the Cotton Bowl. That was pretty legendary, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I think here they're gonna go wide receiver. I think they're gonna go with Devontae Walker, especially with like Cortland Sutton. I think it hurts about Cortland Sutton might get traded. Yeah. Anyways, next up. So yeah, there's that. The Raiders, honestly, I think they could go QB here, but they really need a QB? I don't know. But they just lost Josh Jacobs, so I think they could use another running back. They could use a running back. Brock Bowers already got taken. They already took Brock Bowers. They already took Mike San Marino. I can't read the last name. Sorry. It's hard to pronounce. I'm going to go I think they're going to go Jalen Wright. That's my guess. The Commanders. Now, at this point, the Commanders have made so many picks. It feels like they already have Jaden Daniels. They already have a quarterback. They already have a center. They already have a cornerback, and they already have an edge. Honestly, at this point, they could just pick who probably the best player available at this point. Actually, I think they go tight end. Honestly, potentially, I don't know. I think they go tight end. Actually, yeah, I think they go tight end. They're low. It's a low one, but I think they could use one. I think they're going to go with Eric All. All in on Eric All. So at this point, who are we going to pick? Falcons. Okay. So, all right, let's go through this again. They got a QB. Really good. Well, they got two QBs now, basically. And Taylor Heineke, I guess, is on that team, too. Why can I miss it? They got an edge. And they have a cornerback. Now they can use a D lineman. Well, actually, I don't know about that, but Now I think at this point, they're just going to go with oh, I don't even know who to go with at this point. Um, who do they go with? Are there any D linemen left? I have no clue, bro. Screw it. There go Michael Hall. I have no clue at this point. I'm just guessing. At this point, a lot of the needs are covered at this point in the draft. Or at least the team thinks. Yeah. Bengals. I think they could go. I think they'll honestly go running back here because Joe Mixon's gone now. But they could touch defense. Well, they could touch defense too, honestly. But I think they go running back. I think they go Trey Benson because there's no more Joe Mixon. So that's just my thought process. Now the Seahawks, they need a. They could use. They already have Dallas Turner. I think that's who. Yeah. No. Byron Murphy. Sorry. They got Byron Murphy, so they got defensive interior already. And did they even pick? Have they even picked since then? Uh, um, have they? Is that the only pick they've made so far? I'm trying to see. I feel like I'm missing. I thought I picked something. Frick it. That's the only pick they've made so far, I guess. I swear, I thought I picked them. What do I know? Pick for them. I already picked the team. Okay, whatever. All right, that's the. This. It's a New Orleans trade. Interesting. But I think they could use a safety. They got Byron Murphy. No, I think they go with Kalen Bullock. That's my guess. Colts. Honestly, they could use a wide receiver because they already got to. They've done a lot of stuff. They picked a lot of people on defense. I think they go wide receiver because I think the wide receiver core is decent, but like they could use another one, honestly. I think they go Javon Baker. Like originally, I thought Brian Thomas would go to the Colts, but defense is the bigger need at that point. Now the Rams. They got cornerback. They got edge. Cornerback and edge. Now I think they could touch on the offense a bit. I think they got quarterback and edge. So I think they go. Honestly, if I want to go running back here, I think they go Bucky Irving. They could use another running back, I guess. Yeah. I'm hungry, bro. I'm about to have dinner, so if I opt out on the stream, that's why. Now the Steelers are on the clock. Sorry, I'm going to slow it down a bit. But Steelers, I think, so they already had, so they got so far, they got, what's his face? Troy Fattanu. And they got, who they get? Jalen Polk. There's Jalen. And I don't think they go with another Washington player because they already got wide receiver and O-line covered. I think they touch on the defense now. I think they could go. I think they go with Renardo Green. I think that's who they're going to pick. So it's always interesting when you get even like a lot of interesting speculation when you get out to the lower rounds because you don't know who people are picking at that point. Now the Browns, I think they're gonna. I don't even know at this point who they get in the first round. They got an edge, I think. That's what I remember. Yeah, no, they got defensive interior. Now I think they go with a linebacker. As it says, I think they go Jeremiah Trotter. That's my guess. Plus, it's a Clemson player. They already have a Clemson player on there. Dolphins forfeit their pick, I assume, because of the tampering, but what do I know? Now, the Texans, who they picked so far? I think they picked 2 times. Hey, you home? All right. All right. I'm actually going to eat that in a second. Anyways, oh, what the frick? Why is it glitching on me? Sorry. After I make this pick, I'm going to go eat dinner. Then we'll leave off on the Cowboys. but the Texans, they already got, they didn't pick in the first round. They don't even need a pick in the first round. Let's be real. They're good as they are. They got Peyton Wilson. And they got Mally J. Corley, sorry. So they got wide receiver and they got linebacker covered. Now, I think they go. Honestly, I feel like they could go running back as someone can accompany Joe Mixon, but with a lack of picks, I feel like they probably pick someone like that. Yeah. Honestly, at this point, I think they're gonna go Ray Davis. That's my guess. Because I think they will get someone like give Joe Mixon like a dancing partner, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna head out. Well, actually, I'll stay on stream, but I'll be back in like 20 minutes, probably. I'm very hungry. I gotta go eat, so I'll see y'all then. So yeah, I'm just gonna put in the chat real quick that. All right. All right. See you in a bit. I'll be back. Yo, I'm back, guys. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Is this still running? Is this thing still running? Is this thing still running? Excuse me. Oh, yeah. It's still running. Let's go. We back, boys. We back in town. The boys are back in town. I just ate dragon noodles for dinner with some tofu in it. It was delicious. So, yeah. Anyways, let's finish this up, shall we? I think the draft actually. I think the second round's supposed to start. I think the second round's starting now. I don't know. Yo, what time does it start? Is it actually started yet? Hold up. Yep, it started. But I'm not gonna look at it. I'm not gonna cheat, bro. Anyway, this is how close. All right. Anyways, let's do this. The Cowboys. So the Cowboys, they got a lot of offensive stuff. They got a tackle, Tyler Guyton. You got Jonathan Brooks, who's a running back, and they got Jermaine Burton, who's a wide receiver. Now, I think this is where they start to see some defensive players being taken off the board for them boys. I think they're gonna go. Honestly, at this point, I think they're gonna go with. I don't even know at this point. This is where it gets really hard to pick. That's what I'm not doing tomorrow. It's gonna be really hard. I think they're gonna go with Xavier Thomas. Packers. They got they got Jordan Morgan, who's a tackle. They got Tyler Nubbin. They got Junior Colson. So you got linebacker, tackle, and safety. Linebacker, tackle, and safety. So I think they could get, honestly, some defense. All right. I think they're going to go with an edge here. I think they go with Jalix Hunt from Houston Christian. Is that like a D3 school? I've never heard of it before. Anyways, on the clock now. Also, I guess, what the frick? Are there any kickers or punters in the draft? I guess they could go with like a kicker or punter. It doesn't say on here. I'm sure there is. I just don't know if it's on here though. The Buccaneers, they got Graham Barton, I think. No, yeah. They got Graham Barton. They also have so they got tackle. They got running back in Blake Corum. So they got tackle and halfback. No one calls it halfback. Let's be real. So who can they use now? Honestly, I think at this point they could use a tight end. Actually, I think they could use another wide. I don't know. They could get a wide receiver. Who knows? They could honestly go for an edge too. They got running back. They got a tackle. I think they go with Austin Booker. Sounds like that'd be a good pick for them. The Cardinals, and I swear they have every pick in the draft. It feels like they have They already have a wide receiver. I don't need to say names every time because at this point it would be kind of redundant. They have a wide receiver. They have an edge. They have a center. They have a defensive interior. They have a cornerback. What else do they even need at this point? Did they get an edge yet? Defense interior. Oh yeah, I got Darius Robinson. I think at this point they're going to go with a running back so someone can back up Buda Baker. I'm going to go with Marshawn Lloyd. Or Marshawn Lloyd. That's my guess. But at this point, they're probably just going to go for that. At this point, who even needs these picks at this point? I think that's a little bit harsh. But like at this point, these picks are kind of like they don't get as much attention anymore. Because at this point, most teams have covered many of their teams have covered all their needs. So that at this point, it's picking whoever feels like to be a backup. Ah, man. Green Bay, they got an edge. They just picked. Huh. They got an edge. Honestly, at this point, I think they're going to go wide receiver. They didn't draft one in 2020, but I think they draft like Grant Dubose last year as their wide receiver. They're usually deep round when it comes to that stuff. So I'm going to go with Johnny Wilson as their wide receiver they draft. Now the Bucks, they got Austin Booker, they got edge. They got edge. They have they got edge. Who else? They got tackle. They got running back. At this point, they're probably my guess. At this point, they're probably going to go a guard. I think they're going to go with Cooper Beebe. No, most of these picks are probably going to be incorrect, but who cares? We're doing this for fun. The Ravens. I think he's a wide receiver, honestly. I mean, have the Ravens even picked since they picked I think they picked Lawrence at least since then. Heard their name. Oh yeah, they did. They got that. They got tackle. That's all. They got tackle, and they have Nate Wiggins as a cornerback. Okay. Ravens, I think at this point they're probably going to go for a wide receiver. Such as hurts up Zay Flowers, something like that. I don't know if he might do stuff. I don't know. I don't know if that's actually true. I don't know. But Jalen McMillan, my guess they're going to go with. Yeah. 49ers, man, I don't even know at this point. They got a wide receiver. I told you guys to get a wide receiver. They got a tackle. Now they got another pick. Sorry for your background noise. But San Francisco, they could go to defense, honestly. Is there a good cornerback? Is there any cornerbacks left? Screw it. I think they go Kalen Carson. Okay, anyways. Here's that. Now the Bills. Oh, my God. So many goddamn things. They got Adonai Mitchell. I'm not watching the draft right now. Brandon Dorlus. So you got wide receiver and defensive interior. So I think they could go. I don't know. Who'd they go with? I think they could go. They get a lineman. Did I pick them to get? I think defense interior is what I picked them to get. I think they'll get a tackle, actually. I think they'll go with Roger Rosengarten. At this point, I'm just guessing a lot of these things. I don't have any knowledge to back up any of this stuff anymore. The Jaguars, they get awarded this pick. Man, they got Brian Thomas. We're so close, guys. This point's just so hard to guess. They already got a wide receiver. There you go. Now, I'm not saying just because that wide receiver doesn't mean they're getting another one, obviously, for every team and every position. They got wide receiver, they got cornerback, especially for the Falcons. They can do anything. They got cornerback. That's all they've had so far. Remember, they used to be the first pick in the draft every year because they sucked. That's not the case anymore. So they're cornerback, wide receiver. I think they're gonna go with an edge here. I think they go Javon Solomon. All right, only 4 more picks left. Bengals, honestly. All right, they got tackle. They got. By the way, if y'all think this is the league draft, it's not. They got wide receiver. They got running back. They've covered a lot of offensive needs, and I think they cover some defense. Honestly, I think they'll go with. Is there any defensive interior left? Sure there is, but whoa. I think. I know he got arrested. I think they'll take a chance on him. No, I don't know. I heard Devondre Sweat. I think he already got arrested. But I think they'll take a chance, honestly. I think they'll go with Devondre Sweat. Screw it. I know he got in some trouble, but still. Jalen Carter got in a lot of trouble and he still got picked. Now the Steelers. They have they got tackle. They have wide receiver. They have cornerback. Now, I think they go with a center. I think they go with Cedric Van Pran. That's actually pretty funny to say. Cedric Van Pran. All right, Rams. Honestly, no, I don't think they're gonna go for QB. They aren't. Why does it say QB, bro? I don't even know why at this point. They already have edge. They already edge. They've actually had a lot of picks in this draft. They already have cornerback. Another cornerback. Did I really pick 2 cornerbacks? Oh wait, that's the Chargers. Never mind. Sorry, they're on LA team. They got running back. So they got edge, cornerback, and running back. I think they go. I think they go old line. I think they go Patrick Paul here. Now, last but not least, for the 3rd round for tonight, the Commanders. For the last pick from this, not draft, obviously, but like in this round. What the? Oh, that was a phone number for a second. This is a Fortnite server code. All right, Commanders. They already have a quarterback. I don't even know if they need anything at this point. At this point, we'll probably start seeing trades because like some of these teams don't even need picks at this point. Yeah, they got Jaden Daniels. It would be funny if they draft Michael Prax to get both the Louisiana wide receiver or Louisiana quarterbacks in the draft. I thought they're doing that. They better not do my boy Jaden Daniels dirty like that. No offense to Michael Pratt here. But they already got Jaden Daniels. They're not drafting another QB. Although Commanders did draft another QB. They drafted 2 QBs in that one. They drafted Robert Griffin and Kirk Cousins the same year. So you never know. But it's different ownership, obviously, now. So that's what Dan Snyder still owned it. So, yeah. I just remember that. Anyways, they got a quarterback, Jaden Daniels. They have Zach Frazier. They got a center. They have a cornerback. They got an edge. They got a tight end. What do you even need at this point? A defensive back. Are there any defensive backs left? They Did they get an edge already? Hold up. Yeah, they got Jonah Ellis. They could go guard. Did they get a guard? Hold up. He got a center. They got a cornerback. They got edge. Did they get a center? Hold up. I'm trying to check if they got a center. Yeah, I knew they got a center. Sorry. I think they'll go running back. I know they just got Eckler, but I think they'll. I don't know. I don't think is Gibson. Is Antonio Gibson on the Commanders anymore? Siri, search the web for is Antonio Gibson. Search the web for is Antonio Gibson still on the Commanders? I was in the Panthers for a second. Okay. All right. So they won the Patriots. I think they'll get a running back, honestly, to back up. You know, what's his face? Who's the guy? Austin Eckler. If there's any, I don't know actually. I think they'll go with Blake Watson. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this draft. Let's see. It's gonna take a second, so just be prepared. All right. So here's the first round. This is my mock draft. I definitely made it myself. No, I'm kidding. This was from last night. There you go. You get the whole one ticket for your Instagram stories, aka mine, probably. Wait. Oh, frick. That's just the first round. Yeah, I won't post it on my Instagram story today. Hold up. Anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Here is the final results. I'll speed through these. Yeah, I don't know. Who has anyone picked yet? Anyways, here we go. So yeah, that's the whole mock draft, my friend. Third, really. We're taking the first round results and based on the second, third, obviously. So yeah. Anyways, y'all, that's the last mock draft I'll be doing this year. If y'all really like these, we could redraft some past drafts. So yeah. Anyways, y'all, that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm gonna play some Fortnite now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe. Have a nice day and goodbye. See you on the next one. Peace. This is a weird smile. I'm sorry. Peace. All right, this is even weirder. All right. Later, y'all.